welcome to another episode of Dream Home Cooking. Today I'm excited to share my menu with you guys. I call it the Girlfriend's Luncheon Menu. And what I'm going to do is make soup, salad, and sandwiches. I'm going to share my homemade cream of tomato soup with you guys, which is super simple. I'm going to share my pimento cheese recipe and show you how I make grilled cheese pimento sliders to go with the tomato soup. Then I'm going to make my fantastic egg salad. I've got a seashell pasta salad, and then lastly I have a carrot cake tea cake, which is out of this world and it's so simple to make. So first I'm going to get started on the homemade cream of tomato soup. Once you make this, you will never want to buy the canned cream of tomato soup again. First you want to start with 3 tablespoons of real butter, which I have in the pan. It's already mostly melted. Then you want to take a half a cup of onion, chopped fine. We're just going to start with that, and I'm just going to saute this onion for about 3 or 4 minutes until it gets really soft and browned. And then I'm going to add my 3 cloves of fresh garlic that I chopped up. Alright, so the onions have been cooking for 3 or 4 minutes, and now I'm ready to put the garlic in there. It literally takes 5 or 6 minutes to put this soup together. Then you cover it, let it simmer, so it's really, really simple. And I'm just going to let this garlic cook for about a minute. You don't want to cook it too long because it will burn or get bitter, and that's not good. Okay, now I'm going to turn my heat way down. Actually, I'm just going to turn it off because with gas cooking it's so hot, and I'm getting ready to pour a can of crushed tomatoes in there, and I don't want it to backfire on me. So the next step is going to be a can of crushed tomatoes, and this is the 28-ounce can. I'm just going to add that. Just stir that in there. And then I'm going to add about a teaspoon of black pepper. Same with the salt, about a teaspoon to a teaspoon and a half. And after it simmers for a little bit, you can come back and taste it and see if it needs a little more salt and pepper. Here's my little secret ingredient. This is 2 tablespoons of brown sugar, and that just gives it a little bit of a sweetness. Not too much, but just enough. And I'll let all that incorporate together before I add the last 2 ingredients to this. Okay, now lastly, I'm going to add a cup of chicken broth, and then the best part, a cup of evaporated milk, and that's the milk that you get in the can, not the condensed, the sweetened one, but just a straight up evaporated milk. You want a cup of that, and just slowly stir it in there. And because we're putting this evaporated milk in here, you want to be real careful not to bring this to a boil to where it scorches on the bottom or that milk curdles. So just watch it. I just turn it down real low and cover it and just let it simmer for about 30 minutes. So we're done with the cream of tomato soup. So I'll give that one last stir, and then I am going to cover it, let it simmer, and then I'm going to come over here and start on my, I call it fantastic egg salad. One thing that my precious mother-in-law told me about years ago was how to boil an egg, because I would always complain that they were hard to peel. So she said, Melissa, all you do is take your eggs, put them in a saucepan, cover them with water, bring them to a boil. As soon as it comes to a full rolling boil, turn it off, cover the pot with a tight-fitting lid, move it to the side, and let it sit for exactly 15 minutes. Then, as soon as your timer goes off, take it off the stove, pour the hot water out, run cold running water over it immediately, and voila, it, for whatever reason, it just helps the eggs. And I'll show you guys how simple. I'll make a little mess here, but it's just a simple little peel. It just starts coming off in big pieces. I know this is kind of trivial, but I mean, I hear people say all the time, I hate to boil eggs because they're so hard to peel. And voila, it's just as easy as that. So now I'm going to make this egg salad. For now, I'm just going to leave the eggs alone because I'm going to put those in last. You want to start with a tablespoon of sour cream, just a generous helping of sour cream, and then 3 tablespoons of mayo. And I think I've said before, I always like to use Hellmann's. That's just my favorite. All right, got that. Now I'm going to add a teaspoon of sugar, gives it a little sweetness. A teaspoon of vinegar, just white distilled vinegar. And then a teaspoon of just yellow mustard. You can just eyeball that. A couple of dashes of hot sauce. Now you can, this is optional. You certainly don't have to put hot sauce in it, but we like our things kind of spicy or hot. And then a quarter cup of chopped green onions, and this is also optional, or if you'd rather put white onions in there. I know some people like to put white onions. About a half a teaspoon of paprika, a teaspoon to a teaspoon and a half of your Tony Chachere's. This is that Creole seasoning I always use. That is so good. And here's another little secret. These are, instead of just plain pickle relish, these are the Wickles pickles that I absolutely love. And they have a little bit of a kick to them, but they're also sweet. So I've got a quarter cup to a half cup of those pickles, some pepper, about a teaspoon, and then of course some salt. All right, and then I'm just gonna give that a stir. All right, so I've got that mixed up. Now I'm just gonna take my eggs, and some people like their eggs chopped really fine in their egg salad, and that's okay. I just kind of have mine in little chunks. I've got this great little tool. I put it in there one way, put it in there the other way, and then it kind of makes them in a square. So I'm just going to finish chopping these eggs up, and then I'm gonna stir the rest of this, pop it in the fridge, and then when we come back, I'm gonna get started on my other salad.
I had the best dream last night. We were building a new house or remodeling, and I found the most gorgeous tile. Tumbled noche for the master bath, Venetian gold granite for the kitchen, and a beautiful custom backsplash. And while shopping, I ran into Jean-Luc.
So, you're heading to Jenkins Brick and Tile today?
Yeah.
I'll go with you.
Jenkins Brick and Tile, Madison Boulevard in Madison. We'll show you the tile of your dreams.
When we came to looking for a cabinet company and a manufacturer to use, and with Wellborn being the selection, Wellborn has a good foundation within the company and the folks that run their company. And when you have a good foundation, things typically follow suit with that, and things will stay steady. Their values, I feel like, are on a solid foundation. I feel like their true intent is to build a product that will be a lasting product, and you're going to love what you see.
Wellborn Cabinets, the essence of cabinetry, at Woodland Homes of Huntsville.
Okay, we're back, and now I want to share my pasta salad recipe with you guys. I call it seashell ranch pasta salad. That's kind of hard to say, it's a mouthful. And then I'm going to share the carrot cake tea cake recipe, which is really fun. I think you guys will like that. So to get started on this salad, super easy. You want to start with a cup of mayo. And once again, I use real Hellmann's mayo, just in case you're wondering, because the types of mayonnaise you use does change the taste of the dish you're making. All right, into the 1 cup of mayo, I have a pack of buttermilk ranch dressing. This is the little dry packet of dressing that you can get over by the other salad dressings. And you just want to make sure you whisk all that dry ingredients real well into the mayo. Okay. Now, I've got that mixed pretty well, and I'm going to add, this is 1 cup of buttermilk. And I'm just going to whisk that in there as I pour it. I've got my little doggies in here today watching me. And this will thicken up. It may seem a little thin, but it'll thicken up, especially once you pop it in the fridge. All right, so I think that's stirred well enough. And now it's just very simple. I'm gonna, of course, take my Tony Chachere's, my little Cajun season. I'm gonna put about a teaspoon and a half of that, about a teaspoon of salt, teaspoon of pepper, excuse me. All right, and then I've got a jar of chopped pimentos. I like it for the color, just to add a pretty color. And I did drain those a little bit. And then in goes the pasta, and this is 1 pound of seashell pasta that I've already cooked and drained, and as soon as I took it off the stove and drained it, I immediately ran cold water over it for a few minutes so it could stop the cooking process and just get that pasta chilled. And then you're just going to keep folding this in until all of the little pasta shells are coated nice and thick with this ranch dressing mixture. And while I'm at it, I'm going to go ahead, this is a 12 to 16 ounce package of frozen green peas that you can thaw. So this is done. And of course, the longer it sits in the fridge, the better it is. Today, our featured community is Kelly Cove, and man, we have had more fun watching that community grow. It is, of course, in a beautiful location right off of Jeff Road near wonderful school systems, same school systems our children have been in since they were in kindergarten. It has one of the prettiest entrances that I think out of all of our Woodland homes. It's a beautiful waterfall. It's got the Kelly Cove letters on it. There's a village series in there. We've also got the new model out there that Mother did not too long ago that is absolutely gorgeous with brick accent walls and just so many important details that Mike has done in our homes recently that really make a difference. So I would definitely encourage you guys to come out to Kelly Cove. They're open 7 days a week. Take a look at the model home, take a look around the community. It's just beautiful. Everybody does such a wonderful job with their yards and just great curb appeal. So I definitely encourage you guys to go out and look at Kelly Cove. Now I'm going to pop this in the fridge and clean a little bit of this up, and then I want to get started on my carrot cake tea cakes.
Want to create something extraordinary? Create perfection. Our lifestyle appliances make it easy. GE Monogram, Bob Wallace Appliance, and you, when only the best will do.
Hello, today we're at Kelly Cove, and this is a new part of Kelly Cove. Once again, Kelly Cove is located off of Jeff Road, close to Highway 53. And what's neat about this particular community is the fact that we have two different communities. We have what we call the Village Series, and what I wanted to show you today is the Village Series homes. Now these homes live extremely large. They are starting in the $209 price range, so there's a lot of value in this particular home. And not only is there a lot of value, it's a perfect home for the guys. And not only the guys, the girls. I mean, look at this kitchen. I mean, the kitchen is all open, it lives huge. But for the guys, all these homes come with 3-car garages. So that's perfect for them because you've got place to park both your cars and then you've got all this storage in there. But we've used a lot of the latest technology and a lot of the latest designs in these particular homes. We have available to where you've got big, huge walk-in showers. And showers versus tubs are becoming a lot more popular these days. People would rather have a big, huge ceramic tile shower than they maybe would a tub and a shower combination. But we can do it both ways. And so that's the flexibility that you have when you build a woodland home. So this particular design that we're in today is going to feature 3 bedrooms downstairs on the main level, but upstairs is going to feature a bedroom, a bathroom, and a bonus room. So there's a lot of flexibility with all of our plans, not only in the village at Kelly Cove, but also our executive series that we had in Kelly Cove. So Kelly Cove is a community with several different phases and several different products. And what we've designed is we've designed a very unique system to where you could take a floor plan that may be 2,200 square feet, but we've got options, we call them plug and play options, to where you can grow a house up from 2,200 square feet all the way up to 3,200 square feet. From 3 bedrooms to 2.5 baths, take that same design and we can either build it as a 3-bedroom with a bonus, a 4-bedroom with a bonus, or a 5-bedroom. So there's a lot of flexibility in our designs. And this particular home will feature a little bit of an urban series. We've got, the most updated light fixtures in this home. We've got a little bit more of the urban cabinets with the handles, the what we call the Subway ceramic tile backsplash. So there's a lot of research that's going into the trends of today's new homes. Now, I just got back from the International Builder Show, and a lot of what we saw out there is a lot of the same design features and some of the cutting edge stuff that we've already gone to. So we feel like we're a little bit ahead of the curve, but what we were able to see out there is right in line with the latest and the greatest product that we're offering our purchasers here in Huntsville. The main thing is that if you're interested in a new home, we have a very simple and easy process. We are proud to say that we have been in business for over 18 years. So we're a very system-oriented company to where we want to make this whole building process for you simple and easy. So if you're looking for more information on Kelly Cove or any of our communities, we invite you out to look at our models. You can go to our website, woodlandhomes.com, and see the days that we're open and the times that we're open. We encourage you to come out, take a Woodland Homes tour and go around and see all the different 10 communities that we have to offer. Or better yet, you can give us a call at 830-9000. It's a great time to invest in a new home, and when you invest into a Woodland home, you're going to invest into a quality product that's going to give you a tremendous amount of value. So come see us and let us share with you how easy it is to invest in a Woodland home.
Since 1983, individuals and businesses in Alabama have relied on Wolf Jones, Conchin, Wolf, Hancock, and Daniel for their legal representation. Our experienced attorneys offer high-quality legal counsel in commercial law, real estate, and personal injury litigation. So if you need an attorney, hire the best attorney you can. Call the experienced North Alabama attorneys of Wolf Jones, Conchin, Wolf, Hancock, and Daniel to arrange your initial consultation, because we're dedicated to setting the standard for legal services.
Okay, now I'm going to get started on my homemade pimento cheese recipe that I want to share with you guys, and also these little carrot tea cakes. First, with the pimento cheese, you want to start with a half a cup of mayo, and then I'm going to add a little pepper, about a teaspoon of pepper. And then I have a whole little jar of pimentos, chopped pimentos, juice and all. You want to have all that in there. And of course, I love to do a little bit of hot sauce in this recipe as well, and a little Worcestershire, about a teaspoon to a tablespoon. And I'll start stirring that up, and then I like to put fresh jalapeno pepper in mine. And what I did, this is just a small little fresh jalapeno pepper that I took the seeds out. Be careful when you do that. You might want to wear gloves because your hands will burn. All right, so I'm going to put that in there. And of course, if you don't want the hot pepper, you can certainly leave that out, or maybe just put some red bell pepper in there or green pepper. And then I've got a tablespoon of white sugar, just for a little sweetener. All right, and then lastly, I have here a pound of medium cheddar cheese, yellow cheese, and then a pound of white sharp cheddar cheese. And I use the Cracker Barrel brand. And I tell you guys, one time I bought the pre-shredded cheese that's in the packs, and there's something about the consistency with that cheese making this recipe. So I would highly recommend grating it yourself, or I have a food processor, so before we were rolling, I just put this cheese in the food processor and it just took a minute. So just dump all this in here, and then it's gonna take a minute to get this stirred up real, real good. You wanna be sure that it's all mixed in together. All right, so this is pretty much what the consistency looks like. And then you want to pop it in the fridge for, at least 4 hours, overnight's best, and then stir it real well before you serve it or before you put it in little dishes to give away. And then with this today, I'm gonna make little pimento cheese sliders with my little panini machine because it's gonna go so well with the tomato soup. So for now though, I'm just gonna set this aside because I wanna get this last little dish made. This is 8 ounces of cream cheese. I have 3 tablespoons of powdered sugar. That's all the sweetness that we're gonna need. And it's gonna take just a minute to kind of work this powdered sugar into the cream cheese so it's a real smooth, velvety consistency. And I did have my cream cheese sitting out at room temperature for a couple of hours. Okay, so now I've got this cream cheese velvety smooth with the powdered sugar mixed in it. Now I have a cup of fresh shredded carrots, and that took about 6 medium-sized carrots to get the cup. And I just did it with my little hand grater. Even if you don't like carrots, you gotta try this. It is so good. I tested this on our best friends the other night. They were over for dinner and I made it and I made them try it and they thought it was really good. So I think you guys will like it as well. The last step is to add a half a cup of chopped pecans, or you could put walnuts or almonds, whichever one that you like the best. Now ideally what you want to do is set this in the fridge and let it get real cold for a couple of hours, and then we'll make our little sandwiches. And when we come back, I'll have some little sandwiches made up to show you how I do it. But I do want to show you this. What you want to put this mixture on is the raisin bread that you buy, the breakfast bread. It's just the cinnamon raisin bread. And I like to take a bread knife and just cut the sides off so it's crustless. So you just take all the crumbs, all the crust off. And then I'm going to cut it diagonally, and then I'm just going to make little sandwiches. I'm going to spread it, and I'm going to do that while we're on commercial break. And when we come back, Mike will be here. I'll have all the beautiful salads out. Some I'll have on sandwiches. I'll also show you guys how I make my little pimento cheese panini sandwiches.
At Quality Plus, our motto is don't call 3, call me. Because where else can you find North Alabama's finest craftsmen who can handle all of your residential roofing, drywall, and painting needs? At Quality Plus, all work is 100% guaranteed, and no job is too big or too small, whether it's new construction or remodeling. So for your roofing, drywall, and painting needs, don't call 3, call me at Quality Plus Production, 256-990-7578.
In choosing a contractor in today's market, finding someone that is going to take care of you and make sure that you're happy with their product, with the quality, it's not an easy task today. The most important thing to me is doing what you say you're going to do, taking care of the customer, installing a product that is superior. My motto is call the lady with a team you can trust, and I feel confident that we are a team that you can trust.
There's something about carpet that gives a room a warm, soft feeling. Our carpet also gives you something else, peace of mind. All of our exclusive carpet brands are made in the USA and come with a lifetime warranty. So feel free to live your life exactly the way you want. Get your soft carpet from the flooring experts at Wolde Flooring. Visit our new showroom in Madison, locally owned since 2002.
My father started this business in 1977. The people that work for us is part of what sets us apart. All of our employees have experience. All of our plumbers have been with us for 10 years or greater. Our motto at Dean & Son is quality and service. We're going to do quality work. We don't leave people hanging. We're there when we're supposed to be. We're done when we're supposed to be. Living up to what you sell and service them after they pay you, that's where your integrity in the plumbing business comes.
Dean & Son Plumbing Company. Call today at 518-9780.
Okay, we're back. I've got Mike with me, and the last part of this is my little panini sandwiches.
And I hear something sizzling, that sounds really, really good.
It's the little grilled cheese pimento. It's my homemade pimento cheese, and I took little slices of French bread, the little baguettes, sliced them thin, put pimento cheese on them. You know you love it.
Tea lunching?
Well, not really a tea, but just some fun little salads that ladies like to eat, and men secretly as well. And egg salad sandwiches, my little carrot, the ones that I tried on you and Tina and Ashley.
Yeah, now we did have those other night. They were pretty good.
And my homemade cream of tomato soup. All right, so we'll just let those are almost done. I'm gonna turn it down. So you've been at Kelly Cove?
Yeah, we have. And Kelly Cove is just growing like wildfire. And one of the good things about it is over the past year, we've had road construction on Jeff Road. Now they've opened that up, so that's easier access, and also Highway 53. So there's just been so much growth out in the Kelly Cove area. Now the road systems are just now catching up. And so we have seen a tremendous amount of activity since all this road construction is nearing completion, and it's just absolutely been fantastic. And we have the villages at Kelly Cove opened up now. And the villages at Kelly Cove are a tremendous value. We're offering 3-car garage homes starting at $2,099, I believe, is our introductory price for those. And plus we have our larger homes inside of Kelly Cove. So one of the things that we're seeing right now is a lot of activity in the marketplace. And the reason that is interest rates right now are like 3.25% to 3.5%. Money is so cheap. I mean, as the overall economy continues to get better and better and better and better, you know, then more houses are going to be built, more is going to be sold, and it's going to drive interest rates up. So we're actually seeing a lot of activity just as a result of an improving market and improving economy, and so we're excited about it. People are coming in and they're like, they've got homes that they have to sell, their homes are reselling. And that's a lot, you know, it's been several years and people have said, well, now's not the right time. But truly, right now is the right time.
It is. I mean, they're talking about it on the national news the other night. They had a wonderful segment about the home building industry, and you know, homes are selling again, and so and Huntsville, awesome.
You know, it's just been such a great market. I mean, we really haven't seen, you know, everything that the nation has seen. So we've been really fortunate, and our values are increasing, and inventories are extremely low, and Kelly Cove is just, you know, we've got several really good friends that live in Kelly Cove. Our COO of the company lives in Kelly Cove, and it's just a great community, and it's the location, it's the product that we're building, but not only that, it's the school systems. You know, our kids grew up in the Monrovia and Sparkman school systems, and
we can attest to that.
Yeah, they're great systems. So we just, if you haven't been to Kelly Cove, we've got a brand new model that we've just completed, fully furnished. It's absolutely gorgeous, and we just invite you out to take a look at our model. We're located right off Jeff Road, I guess about a half a mile south of Sparkman High School, and just go in there. And if you're interested, or if you know of somebody that's interested, the best thing they can do is just come in, talk to one of our new home sales professionals about financing, about reselling your current home, about, you know, about anything. We're there to help you.
7 days a week.
7 days a week. So come by and see our model, or you can log onto our website, woodlandhomes.com. Get Melissa's, you know, lunch bunch menu here.
And also we want to thank all of our sponsors. We appreciate them so much, and their links are on our website. You can go and see what they're all about. We completely endorse them. Wonderful businesses.
So for information, give us a call, 830-9000, or come out and visit us in our community. So let's have lunch.
Let's have this spooky lunch.
All right.